So, there's a bunch of things that changed. I'm not gonna read it through it all, but apparently classic stuff is gone, which I'm sad about. There's a 1v1 ranked mode. Oh my god, it looks different. Okay. Let's make sure this is the same. I think it is. I don't like the orange, I'm not gonna lie. It's very bright for my eyeballs. They changed the pill art and canned food art apparently as well. Okay. Alright, this is all very different. Oh, but you can do classic. I don't know. Oh, they removed the classic backgrounds. Okay. How do I... Okay. I was like afraid that that was about to be... Versus with arena? What is the... Oh, down here. Okay, but what is the 1v1 ranked? I don't know. I guess I don't know. But regardless, I'm here doing this. Okay. So I'm all sorts of off kilter here. I don't know what to think. But I guess what I would say is I'll be a ball driver. Okay, this works for me. How did you even... Okay, well, whatever. Sure. I'd rather you hit one of these. Oh, that's perfect. Kind of content with this. Let me do this. I think that actually is a pretty good increase of odds to my chances here. The gecko just generally gonna trade with most things here. And the gecko here gonna get to like 2-for-1 in an amazing fashion. So there you go. This sounds loud to me, but I think that, I don't know if that's just, oh, this face is different. I don't like that. Something about it felt like it had a lack of, I don't know, something about its eyes. Felt like they were lacking emotion. Okay. I do sort of want to try to get a toy run going, but we need a squirrel for that, basically. It's the only way that that happens. These are all small. My old man eyes want them to be bigger. Okay, I will take that. And I will take some health. Yeah, these are really small. I'm gonna have to change those settings. Or at least adjust them at some point. In yesterday, Sunday night's version of the stream. Oh god, that thing did way too much. I had the president team or whatever. It's just, I don't know, something about the lack of like black outlines, I think, is what does it for me. When that occurred, I was thinking about that today. Because, let me explain. The reason I, quote unquote, thought about it was due to the fact that, okay, well, I'll just have a lot of stats, I guess. I guess I'm not gonna Tamarin, but we will have a level next turn. You can go up here now, I guess? You know how I'm, oh, Mr. President, Mr. President, etc., etc. I've never really thought about it, but it won't necessarily be weird, but it will be unfamiliar eventually at some point when there is a woman president, and then everyone's got to go, Mrs. President, Mrs. President. Like, I feel like one of the news people or whatever in the room will pop in and say, like, Mr. President by accident, and then it's going to be this awkward scenario. Like, oh, Mrs. President, So we don't have a toy, but we do have the squirrel. And we do know Skunk's good, because Skunk is kind of always good. We do have the potential to level an otter, and then, you know, like, get a bison. Okay. Yeah. See, now we've seen stuff for the toys a couple times, but we don't have the toys anymore, which is an issue. And I don't think I'm gonna go for a level 3 otter, right? That seems a little crazy. Seems like a waste of money, I would think. But still, level 3 otter means my team should have a lot of stats right now and do pretty well, assuming we don't get hippoed out of existence, which could happen here. It is going to happen. That is so unfortunate. 1 freaking health, as always. Just miserable. Just a miserable experience. Great. Love that for me. Okay. We're hoping to find something worth pivoting to. More otters. Just more manatees, huh? More manatees, huh? I'm not feeling good at all about this situation. Just not even a little bit. Garlic's probably gonna run. We trade at the front. Skunk definitely helped. We're still gonna win barely. Okay. All right, I can appreciate that, but again, this team has no future. So those who have been keeping up know that I have had a knee issue, and I also, oh God, I don't really want to like fuse it in unless it's gonna get leveled. I'd almost rather have 2 and get 2 buffs somehow. I don't really know how that would work, but it would be something. You're leaving, I guess. I'm not going to probably have you buff this. I'm just hoping to use the capybara to find something useful, which it kind of didn't really. Like, the penguin is a okay unit and everything. There's a toy, but it's kind of too late to be toying, I think. And we're just not seeing the bison, so that's unfortunate as well. We're just not gonna find anything. We're just not gonna find anything. We're just not gonna find anything. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Okay. It doesn't, because we don't want to keep this otter. I don't want to play anymore. Oh, no. The new change is, it's not going well for me, I would say. Ooh, they got a chicken. That's fun. Too bad I still get to draw. Or whatever, for some reason. There's just no world I can get to 10 here. Surely there's no world I get to 10. I mean, how could I? I mean, we need like a level. There's the bison. I feel like it's too late almost for that, but at the same time, it's probably still better than anything I have going on. So maybe we do that. You can fuse into here because you're gonna kill yourself on the thing anyway, so I guess I'll do that. And then we just don't have another leveled. I almost said Pokemon. Jesus, what's wrong with my brain? We don't have another leveled unit for the penguin to be buffing, and we just have nothing going on. Okay, alright. That's good. Maybe I should have looked for a potato, or maybe there was a potato, I just didn't buy it for the manatee as well. That could be a thing. Okay, skunk value was real, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Again, 1 health difference between being a draw there, I think. From these, yeah, 1 health on that thing, and then the bison would have drawn. And we just got no time or space to do anything long term. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. Kind of just want to do it to get a tier 6. Okay. Well, you know what? That is going to give quite a bit of stats, I suppose. Would I rather just get rid of the bison, put a snake behind, I don't know, some... I mean, it seems like I gotta go otter long term here. Seems like I gotta go otter long term here. Penguin's only gonna give a 1/1. I gotta like pray that this is gonna have more than one attack, I guess. And then we're gonna do this. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the team and it's just, I don't see it happening, man. I don't see it happening. Yeah, great snake shot. Okay, but you know what? The snake did get a number of shots off there. So that did actually pan out. Okay. What am I looking for? I mean, I would get rid of a bison for a scalar, or this dies, but is it worth buying a pair? Probably not. Probably a level on the skunk would be huge. Did not get that. Still did not get that. Yeah. Whoa, that looks different. Did I just find a shiny? What the hell? It just looks like that now? It used to definitely be brown. Am I crazy? Oh, this is worth doing, I suppose. It definitely used to be brown, right? I'm not losing my mind here. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get a level 3 manatee for an award and then just live our life and assume we're going to die. You know, there's something to that, I suppose. Skunk? Yep. Yep, that's about it expected, I would say. That was about it. This is a face. That is certainly a face. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Okay, what happens if I do that? New expansion pack. Is it actually new or is it the same one as before? How do you do it? If I click this, what does this mean? Oh. Oh, this is ranked. I'm top 50% by not doing anything? That's impressive. Look, I ain't trying to mess with that. Let me do what I do best, which is... You know what? Let's not even go there. I will be an upset boss, aka all bosses, at any time unless they are on vacation. Alright. Again, how do you end up with just 2 mice? Am I getting thrown, are these fake people? Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Otter seems like it makes sense here. Otter again seems like it makes sense here. Freeze the fish. We have a guaranteed level next turn. I'm feeling okay. Anyway, I didn't bring up the fact that I have had a knee issue for no reason. I actually brought it up for a reason. And that reason was that I did a test run today. And by a test run, it was like 3 laps on the track, which isn't much, as particularly for me. I realize that is not much, but... Ooh. I mean... Dolphin's nice. I kind of like the idea of trying out... Well, I don't know about that. Wait. Oh, it's after attack. I thought it was like on hit trigger for a second. It's like, oh, that could be cute. I don't think I'm gonna dodge leech. I don't want to leech. Leech was the thing to do last week. I don't feel like doing it, is what I would say. I don't really know who I guess I should be giving health to the otter, technically. Anyway. So I was down there, and, you know, I haven't been there in quite a while because of life and the knee injury and everything. Oh, the map here is just not good. But, you know, when I was not injured and running, when I ran at the track on Sundays, there was always this one guy that I would see. Throughout the year, really. Just both... I'll take this. in even in the winter when it's cold and snowy on Sundays. I would see this guy. I'll do this to save money for next turn. I don't think I'm gonna go for a level 3 fish, but that's okay. I will consider this if we get the flying squirrel. Anywho, never really talked to the guy much beyond like a wave or a hi or something, or you know, nothing crazy. But I saw him there today, as I would expect to do, and I was like, oh, I'll say hi to him after I do my little like 6-minute test run. I did some other drills and things too, or whatever, but generally speaking. And so I did say hi to this man. Ooh. Blowfish is good with the HP from the tropfish, but penguin is just scaling as well. Could get rid of the fish in order to get the mandrill out there to just get more HP on the team, which also seems pretty good. So I will do that. Right, it makes a drill sound. I'm still mentally not ready for that, but it makes sense. I guess this means that, like, in a sense, putting a croissant on it is better for the initial attack, but then after that it's useless. So then I guess you just want to put a cucumber on there? I don't think I'm looking to level the mandrill. I think this is just like a temporary, we'll get some extra benefits from it. Anywho, I say hi to this guy. I'm like, oh, this is my first time running since May, because I've been, you know, injured and everything like that. And gonna be honest, it felt like he didn't really recognize me, so that kind of hurt me a bit mentally. I was like, what? In the winter when it's freezing cold and it's just you and me out here and I'm running on the track and you're walking, you don't remember me? I didn't say that, but in my brain I was like, you don't remember me? What the hell, man? Anyway, I will buy another one of these, I guess. I think we put the old garlic on there now. I am realizing I don't have gold to buy a thing. I'm not even gonna bother buying the frilled dragon. I should have not done things the way I did them, I'm realizing. If I see nothing, I buy the capybara for doing rolls next turn, I guess. But anywho, regardless, we did still chat for a minute or two. It quickly went into how he also had a previous injury and how healthcare is a racket and not necessarily a scam, but like a racket, and all they're trying to do is get you money, and they want you to be hurt and sick. And you know, as like a normal human being, I just kind of nodded and agreed because I didn't realize what I was getting into. And then all of a sudden, then he started going on about dentist in the same fashion, and oh, the hell! I went to and then the regular doctor. I went to get a physical, and all of a sudden they're telling me it's $400 for a basic yearly physical, and I had to call the billing department, and they're just telling me coding, and I don't know what that means. And then he like went on this whole rant that I wasn't expecting, and I kind of nodded at yeah, ridiculous. What a right. It's so true. I thought I was just kind of doing a little bit of that, and I guess I'm just gonna keep this. So I'll throw you one of these, and yeah, I was not anticipating that, and then sort of in the end we went about our separate ways. But the whole point of this story was that I was just a little bit disappointed that he didn't seem to recognize or remember who I was, despite seeing each other on a pretty regular basis over like the past several years. So you know, that happened, I guess. No more garlic is a bit of a bummer. Would have been nice to have the squirrel before that happened. I'm not gonna lie. Probably looking to like level, and then we're probably looking to upgrade like this tropical fish to something that's actually good. A lot of toy things here now that we don't have toys. That's great. You know what? I will take that. Am I finally gonna try the moose? I mean, this is only +1/+1. We could also do this for like a super pivot. Like the turkey. And then we'll like roll to find something we really want. And then it'll get buffed and whatnot. It's not crazy. Like that's good. This is good to get the garlic back for a turn kind of thing. Probably not trying to level the capybara. I think I'll be content with selling the capybara, buying the lemur, getting the garlic, switching out, getting the level penguin. Oh no. I mean, this dog is going to town. The only problem is we kind of need to get to the 10-ish range before we start running into 50-50 type deals, because then obviously he can't actually make things happen anymore. But here we go. Start with this. This is kind of what I wanted to see. I don't think this matters quite as much. So let me take... I'm just checking money. Okay. Take this. Oh, you buff. Oh, thank you. Garlic. This. It doesn't make sense, though. I'm just thinking to myself, it doesn't make sense to buy the turkey so it buffs itself and then fuse it and then get the elephant seal. Because, like, the turkey will basically no longer buff anything, I guess, unless we get rid of the penguin, which is possible. You know what? Whatever. And then this. And then this. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to give it a chocolate cake anyway, so this is fine. This is fine. We're not spawning anything, but... I mean, we got a pretty big dog up front. I guess if we ran into a solo scaling type team that's got one big guy... like that peacock team I ran type of deal, then maybe we have an issue, but I think we're all right. I kind of want to just level the elephant seal, but I do realize that if I give it to the, you could get a nice unit early, a turn early. You have 4 damage to 1 random enemy piece for each 10 attack this has. I'll think about this. I'm not gonna buy another penguin, so I'll think about that for a moment. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have a level 3 bulldog. And then we need to actually start giving our elephant seal stuff. Thankfully, the penguin did not buff the turkey there. I also am not sure which unit should be in front, but I will say this benefits me quite a bit. Having the mandrill, or whatever it was, attack. So that the, oh, you just have too big of a guy at the end. Okay. Okay. First time level 3 bulldog. I was gonna say, I like the idea of cat plus elephant seal, because then you can just buy whatever shows up and you will get benefits from it. So I kind of like that. You're gonna give 4/6, or we just keep the penguin. Or we just keep the penguin. 2/2 a turn. Or immediate 4/6. It probably we're 2 health, 7 out of 10. It probably makes more sense to just buy the cat. As fun as it might be to run the turkey. Alright, so this turn we have elephant seal stuff, so let's just go this into this. And now just whatever shows up in the shop, I basically buy it, which seems fair to me. We no longer have garlic, which definitely matters, and I do wonder if I'm getting to the point where maybe I want this otter in the front. The front, I think... Oh, I was gonna say it trades, but then, big surprise, someone decides to have a skunk. Big surprise, you get skunked. So here we taco, and then we this, and then we roll. And then, yeah, that's not really. Would like to level the seal, but I think you just gotta kind of keep buying foods and things that show up. Feel like this team should get to 8 or 9, but we could get stonewalled with a bad matchup. Basically, a skunk is bad news, Bears, for sure. But okay, we're in it. We're in it. It's not over. I do think I would rather buff this and it gets that benefit, so that seems fair. And you know what? I would roll once because we can get an elephant seal level, which is good. Unfortunately, a pineapple doesn't do a lot, but it gives a lot of stats, so I think you got to do it anyway. That's just a lot of cash money, or I guess the opposite of cash money. I should be putting the otter in front now. That is what should be happening. Otter should be in front, bulldog behind. Well, it works out here actually. They do have a toy team. Thankfully, the otter is big enough. Okay. I mean, just cheese. And then you up here. So you'll do 6. So you're kind of better than the penguin. I don't know, man. Whatever. Just run it, I guess. I don't even think we want this chocolate. I mean, I guess if we draw, we might want... Nah. Just run it. It's gonna be an almost 50-50 in the front. We're gonna get skunk level 2'd, and then we're gonna get owned. Okay, no skunk. But they have garlic, but the garlic doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna win. Let's go. Level 3 bulldog achievement. Very nice. Very nice. I appreciate the win. This, you know, I don't know if I'm as sold on yet. Return to the menu. Did I already do 2 rounds? I did. I forgot how bad and quick that one was. But you know what? It makes sense based on the time. I think I'm gonna probably do another run of this weekly. I do want to try to get that toy team. It's just you really need to get that early lemur and that early flying squirrel. And I think what you do to start is have it be the health, and then eventually you'll maybe keep the lemur to level it up, and then switch to the garlic later on. But yeah, happy to get another 10 in there. We'll see what goes on. I have to see what this 1v1 business is about maybe, but we'll figure it out.